Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for February 18th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting with this 4 here. I really don't see anything with the 4. Well, it looks in here and this is filled, so 4 is in actually one of these two, because we have this 4 as well. That's going to point in here along with this 4, putting a 4 down here. So basically what we learned is this cell's not 4. That's what we learned. Could come in handy, who knows? All right, let's look at the 1, 3, and 5 now. Okay, so we have our kind of standard New York Times trick. So we need, in this row, we need a 1, 3, and 5, right? We need every digit. So specifically 1, 3, 5, we still need. 2, 6, 9, not 1, 3, 5. So we haven't placed it yet. Got to go somewhere here, but can't repeat in this box. 1, 3, and 5 cannot repeat in this box. So we only have 3 cells left for 1, 3, and 5 in this row. So that's where they have to go. So this is going to be 1, 3, and 5 in some order, making 1, 3, 5 triple. And that leaves behind a triple over here, the 3 digits that remain. So we have 1, 2, 3 already. We need 4. We have 5, 6. We need 7, 8. And we have a 9. So that leaves behind a triple. And then these 3 digits are actually going to be the 2, 6, and 9. So we can fill 2, 6, 9. Oops. So the 6 looking up actually places the 6. And then this is a 2, 9 pair. Okay, let's use this 2, 9 pair to the best of our ability. So the 9, these can't be 9. They can't be 2 or 9. But this 9 looks down as well, putting a 9 over here. 2 is not so useful. But these are not 2, 9. I got to remember that somehow. These aren't 2, so that puts a 2 in one of these two. Okay. All right, so what else did we get out of this? The 1, 3, 5 triple. We got this 6, okay, so 6 is somewhere in here. This 1 looks in through here. Putting 1 up here. Actually, I should just be scanning my digits. Okay, so the 1, well, the 3 we got, the 5. 5 looks in here, so the 5 is in here somewhere. And then the 6. Now, we do have 5s vertically as well, putting a 5 over here. Now, we always want to check when we mark 5s like this, any digit, but in this case, we marked 5s like this, which this 6 was occupying a spot 5 could have been in. We don't have a 5 in this row yet. So now we know these aren't 5. This isn't 5. So there's 2 places left for 5, which is almost interesting, right? If we can eliminate them from one more spot, then suddenly the 5 can be placed. So keep an eye on that. What else can I do here? Did I get everything I could out of this? I wonder if these 2 cells are limited. They're not 1, 3, 5, 4, 6. That's 5 digits they aren't. I don't know if that's enough. Well, we have some vertical stuff looking in, so let's take a look. So they're not 1. They could be 2, but only the left one can be 2. Can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have 7, 8, 9 left. So yeah, I think we're good. That's not 8, that's not 7. All right. 2, 9, 7, 9, 2, 8, 9. Okay. That might be all we get out of this band right now. Let's move on to the next band. We'll start with this 3 and 7. So we do have 2 3s looking in. It's a 3 in one of these 2 cells. Vertically nothing. Oh, I missed this 3. I don't think I looked at these digits. I'm gonna have to go back, but I got 3s in one of these 2. We should check for 3 in this row because it's not in this box. It's not here. It's not here. Unfortunately, that's not enough. 2 places for 3 in the row. All right, I'm gonna look at all of these digits real quick. We just need to make sure they don't do anything vertically, probably. The 3, so 2, 3, 6, 9. The 2 actually does look down. This 2 looks in, putting a 2 in one of these 2. That's going to point in here with this 2, putting a 2 in one of these 2. Check this column for 2. Oh, we already know it's up here. Okay. Okay, so that was the 2. I'm just thinking about whether these not being 2 is interesting. I don't think so. Okay. The 3, we got the 6. Not seeing anything special with 6, and then the 9, same. Okay, now I can move on. So the 3 and the 7. So we know 7's on one of these three, and so is 9. So we have 7 and 9 looking here. We would just need one more digit limited to these three to get a hidden triple. Corollary to that is this 3, 5, 8 ends up in 4 cells. Now, if there was any cell that couldn't be 3, 5, or 8, we'd be gold. Now, this already can't be 3 or 8. So if we could eliminate 5 from here, that would do it. Unfortunately, we can't yet. We do have these two 5s looking in. So 5 ends up in one of these two cells. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to do with all that. So that was the 7. I guess 7's in one of these two. I can mark that. 7's down here. Okay, let's look at 3, 5, 8. So 3, we kind of took care of. The 5s, we took care of. The 8, we do have 2 8s. Oh, and this 8 looks up. Oh, okay. So the 3, 5, 8 do get placed. Kind of. Well, the 8 and the 5 get placed. Oh, that's yeah. I could have seen that more easily. We have a 5, 8 here and a 5, 8 here, so they end up over here. But this 8 tells us the order, so that's 5 and that's 8. That's not a 5, but we still have 2 places for 5. The 8s do look up, putting an 8 in one of these two. That's a lot of corner marks in here. So we have 1, 4, 5, 8 corner marked. So the only digit we're not corner marking right now is the 7, which ends up in one of these three. So all of these corner marks are just whatever the center marks are just whatever the corner mark is plus a 7. So this is 1, 7, 5, 5, 7, and 4, 7. And then these don't even add the 7 because they can't be 7. So this is just 1, 8, and 4, 5, 8. It's 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah. So does this do anything? 1, 7, 1, 8. Not that I'm seeing. Okay. So that was the 8. That was getting the 8. Okay. This is filled now. Anything looking in here? So let's just highlight all these givens. Oh, we don't care about the top row. We're going to remove 3, 5, 7, 8. So 3, 5, 8, 5, 8. So just the 6 looking in. The 6 looks down, puts a 6 in one of these two. Going to point in here with this 6, putting a 6 somewhere up here. Okay. Okay, so 5, 6, we took care of. The 8 and the 9. So we still have 7 and 9 down here, but we don't know what the third digit is. Okay. Let's move on to this next band. Let's start with the 6. I am not seeing anything to do with 6. Okay. We've got the 4 and the 8. So, we don't have any repeats in this band, so I'm not sure we're going to find anything useful. 1, 2, 7 vertically? No. There's 4 places for 1, 2, 7. This 4 looks down, this 4 looks in. Puts a 4 in one of these two. The 5 looking down, unfortunately, goes in 3 places. There's really nothing else I can do. All right. These 2 digits are not 6 digits. Just for the box, right? They're not 2, 3, and they're not these 4 givens. So that adds to 6 digits they aren't, which means there's up to 3 digits that they are. So let's enumerate that. We need a 1. We can't be 2, 3. Could be 4. Can't be 5, 6. Could be 7. So 1, 4, 7. Does not seem to do much. Okay. This 2, 9, did I make sure I don't forget about that? We have the 2's marked and the 9's marked here now. What about this column, maybe? I don't know. Is there anything lower hanging fruit here before I work on a column with 5 open cells? No, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I do think these 2 digits especially might be interesting, but I just want to look at the column. So we need 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Well, these aren't 2. This isn't 2 or 7. So this is 1, 4, 8. That's really all I get. This isn't 8. Okay, not useful. So what is going to be useful here? There's like not an obvious place to mark. Let's make sure we respected all our corner marks. I'll go box by box. 5s, 4s, 6s here. Okay, 2-9 pair. Got the 6s and the 6s. This cell's not 1 or 7, so that's in addition to these 4. So what can it be? It could be 2, 3, 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 3, 4. Not enough. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for right now. There's a lot open in this puzzle still after a full scan. The 3 ends up here. So we have the 2, 3, and 7. Okay, so the 7 and the 7. I missed that. I was looking at what looks down through here because we have the 4, 8 straddling it, kind of like a crossing there. Well, it is a crossing. Is what I call a crossing. That's what I meant to say. So 7's in one of those two. That points in here with this 7. This is going to be very helpful. Well, somewhat helpful at least. Puts a 7 in one of these two. So if we think about what the 2 and the 7 corner marks are telling us, let's ignore this 9 corner mark for a second. It's telling us that one of these two cells is a 2 and one of these two cells is a 7. Well, that's a hidden pair. So we can center mark 2, 7, and that removes anything else that could have been in those cells, including this 9. So that 9 corner mark doesn't work. Because if we try to make this cell 9, we'd have to put both 2 and 7 in the same cell over here. Wouldn't work. So this ends up being a hidden 2, 7 pair. And what we can do is think about what digits were removed. The easiest way to do that is just look at the rest of the row. It's those 3 digits that were removed, potentially, if they couldn't have already been there. Or sometimes they couldn't have already been there, in which case they weren't technically removed, but we can still think about it. So we need a 3, 5, 9. So the 3 now, actually, remember there were only 2 places for 3 in the row? Now there's only 1 place for 3 in the row because the hidden 2, 7. So that's perfect. That 3 gives us the 1, 5, and 3 there. Let's follow up on that. These 5s look down, placing our 5, which places our 4, and this 5 over here. The 1s look in here, putting a 1 up here somewhere. Now where does 1 go in this row? Plenty of places. Okay. And then the 3s are done. Okay. We got this 4, we got these 5s. So these 2 5s look in here, placing this 5. That places the 5 in this box. Now that removes no corner marks. Okay, unfortunate. Now 5s are done. Okay. What about this 4? So this 4 now looks into here. Oh no, sorry, we have these 2. I didn't notice we already had a 4 in the box. So these 4s look over here, putting a 4 somewhere in these 3. There's just a triple left in this box. We need a 6, 8, 9. So let's just fill that out. Oh, and this can't be 6 or 8, right? The row can finish because we have the 2, 7 pair. So that leaves a 6, 8 pair here, meaning neither of these can be 6. Or, I guess, or 8. So what's the rest of this column then? We need a 2, 7, 9. 2, 7, 9. This can't be 7 or 9, so this has to be the 2. That places the 2 here. And then we're left with a 7, 9 pair. That 2 gives us the 7 and the 2 here. All right, that can't be 7. Very nice. Gotta follow up on some of these, I think. I'm not sure that I can. This is 1, 3, 4, 7. It can't be 7. So actually the 7's in one of these 2 in the box. That points up. It can't be 7, and that places the 7 in this box. And so this is 1, 3, 4. This can't be 7 either, so this is also 1, 3, 4. 8. 3, 4, 8. Darn. I missed that we had this digit there. This is just 1, 1, 8. The column. This column needs 3, 4, 9. Okay, one of these will eventually give me something. This row, we need 1, 3, 4, 6. Well, this can't be 1 or 3. So this is only 4, 6. This can't be 3 or 4, so this is 1, 6. This whole box. Oh, right. 5 digits in the box. Hold on. There might be easier things. Oh, this is a 7, 9 pair in this box. Remove 7 and 9 from the rest of the box. This is 2, 6, 8. This cannot be 2 or 8, so this is actually a naked 6 now, giving us the 6 and the 1 here, and the 4, 3, and 1 there. All right, we got our 9 and 4. That leaves behind a 1, 8 pair, so this is a digit. Whatever it is. It's the 3. Places are 3 and 7 here. We've cracked the puzzle. This is 7, 9. That's not a 6. Okay, we got our 4 and our 8 and our 1 and our 7. Gives us 2 and 8 and 9 and 7 and 9 and 2. Giving us the 7 and the 9 here and the 4 and the 7. We got the 8 and the 4. I want a 2 and a 9. So this 9 tells us that's 2, that's 9. That places this 2. Let's just look at this triple. We need a 1, 4, 6. Okay, 1, 4, 6. Yeah, okay. This is a 1 for the call. That's 6 and that's 4. 1, 6, 8 can't be 1 or 8, so it's a 6, giving us 8 and 1 and 8 and 6. 1 and 9 remain. That's 9, that's 1, and we're done. All right, interesting puzzle today. I think there were some key spots that prevent the puzzle from moving forward. We did start with this fun New York Times trick here, hidden triple, giving us some nice stuff. But I think the most important thing was seeing the 7s crossing here, getting a pointing 7s. That felt like the most important thing. But there may have been a few others. We also got pointing 2s in a similar way. So yeah, interesting. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.